It is the latest fight over transgender rights, and once again, the epicenter is Texas. Governor Greg Abbott and State Attorney General Ken Paxton have directed state agencies to conduct investigations of families when they provide gender-affirming medical care for transgender children.
Transgenderism and the belief that you are a member of the opposite sex is a social contagion. It is pressed forward by the media, by parents who are engaged in Munchausen by proxy, and by teens who imitate one another on social media.
I think transitioning children is child abuse.
And I can't see any real reason why a child or a young teenager should be making decisions like this. And I don't understand how parents stand by and let this happen.
We must fight back against the transgender ideology, which is abusive.
We've actually called this child abuse.
Why have you been sleeping with me the last 2 nights?
Well, I have 2 reasons. One, so that I wake up on time. The second is because I'm a bit afraid of what's been going on.
You need to remember that there are... what?
There are more people with us than against us.
My earliest memories of Kai from the very beginning was this child just acted very different than my other boys. All the little pieces were there very early. I didn't know what it was that I was looking at. Prayers turned into Googling conversion therapy and how can we implement these techniques at home to make Kai not be like this. When Kai was about 4 years old, she prayed to go home and be with Jesus and never come back. The information and data that I had read about transgender children having a 41% risk of attempting suicide came flooding back, and I realized that I had a 4-year-old that was begging the Lord to let her die. I had a 4-year-old who would rather go be with Jesus forever than stay here and have to live as a boy one more day.
When the governor came out with the order a few days ago, what was your experience sort of seeing that?
Initially, just texting with other moms just to literally and calling just to cry with each other. And then the text messages started coming. CPS called me today. And your heart drops.
Do you talk to Kai about, like, what to do if a CPS investigator showed up?
I told her the ways that I would be able to track her and that I would come get her. Make no mistake, I will come get you.
In those moments when you do worry, like, what are some of those thoughts that go through your mind?
Well, what if they took me away from Mom? What if they arrested Mom? What if they took me somewhere? What if they forced me to be somebody who I wasn't? I always have these thoughts moving through my head, like, what if this happens? My mom's been with me my whole life. I wouldn't have made it without her.